I was listening to NPR the other day and had an author talking about a new book about disinformation. And he talked about the most successful disinformation campaign ever, which is when the Soviet Union back in the 80s told people that AIDS was created and the CIA created AIDS to kill black people. He said today, 30% of black people in America believe that AIDS was created by the CIA to kill them. Then the next day I heard another story about a woman who wrote a book about black child abuse. She said it's rampant, it's widespread, and it's all the fault of white racism because when black people came here, white people taught them how to beat their children. So these are all part of the greatest lie of our generation. Now let's add one more chapter to that. Out at Ohio State University, the brainiacs out there, the sociologists out there are presenting a paper to much ado at a big national convention saying that black children in Columbus don't feel safe in white neighborhoods. And how do we know that? Because they asked them. So when we asked them, well, when you walk in white neighborhoods, what happened? Do white kids chase you? Do they beat you? Do they kill you? Do they shoot you? No, none of that. It's just that they feel unsafe. And they went on and on and on about feelings, lots of stuff about feelings, nothing about facts. When a black child walks out of his house, a black child is 100% more likely to be attacked and killed by another black person than a white person or a cop. That is a fact. But still, black people are fed this white racial hostility with their mother's milk. I mean, just a couple of years ago, we got into this a lot in my latest book, Don't Make the Black Kids Angry, where we talked about a story in the New York Times, talked about why black people won't go to national parks, why they don't go to national parks. It's because they think the white racists are there with guns and are going to kill them. They think the KKK is hiding out in national parks. That was in the New York Times, and everybody else picked it up, and it became a thing. Google it. You'll see dozens and dozens of articles about how white racism is keeping black people out of national parks. Another big story we did in Don't Make the Black Kids Angry was the story of this woman, 21-year-old blonde-haired young lady from Southern California. She had some kind of psychotic breakdown at the airport. They put her in jail in Chicago, in the blackest neighborhood of Chicago, South Chicago. They let her out after 24 hours. Within 5 hours, she was being tossed off of a 7-story building where she suffered permanent brain and physical injuries. A judge said the city was responsible for letting her go into that neighborhood because it would have been safer to take her to the zoo and put her in a lion's cage. They got a judge they got a sociologist from Harvard to come in and testify that said, yeah, it's called routine activity theory. If you put a white person in a black neighborhood, they can routinely expect to be the victims of this kind of violence. And now we have the brainiacs, the psychos, having their own psychotic break at Ohio State University saying, no, we got it all wrong. It's the opposite. Where are the examples? Where are the police reports? Where are the 911 calls? Where are the numbers? They don't exist. This is all part of the biggest lie of our generation. The hoax of black victimization, which is what we expose here every damn day.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Which is also why, when they come here and see these videos, so many black kids get so angry.